There's a new street fighter on your windowsill. The weapon is peace, the word is chill.
Hello there, gang, and welcome to another episode of Displaying Model Behaviour, the Earth's mightiest action figure video podcast. So take off your pants, crack a beer, and let's talk toys. Let's talk about a cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Or a bare bones review. I like both names and I can't decide which one I want to use, but either way, we're talking about Rippley from Fortnite. So I'm going to do the old camera switcheroo. This is the last you're going to see of me, but now you're going to have a close look at this guy. Why did I buy him? Why have I got him? Why do I want him? And why will I keep him? Well, stay tuned to find out. Alright, you beautiful sons of guns, it is time. Oh, sons of guns, that's very appropriate for Fortnite. It is time to take a look at Rippley. I know nothing about this character except for the fact that he looks so fun, just super cute, and that's what drew me to him. So is it going to be worth it? Was my silly sort of impetuousness going to pay off in a good action figure, or am I going to be sobbing into my cereal and trying to find someone who will buy this off of me? Let's crack him open and find out. And after much struggling, grunting and groaning, Rippley is out of the packaging, and instantly, wow, he's just so different from any other action figure that I've purchased, played with. I mean, it's not a Marvel legend by any way, means, shape or form, and first of all, initially, I am kind of struck by him. I dig him, but instantly also there are certain things that are just kind of jumping out at me as well. They were kind of hiding behind the trees, camping, if you will. That's a first-person shooter term, isn't it? They were camping out there, waiting for me to stumble upon them. So let's first of all just go with initial impressions. I do like this guy. What drew me to him was I just love the cuteness of the design, that there's this little fish type character who, in my headcanon, I guess he's got some kind of psychic control over this water so he can hold it around him so that he stays safe and hydrated, I suppose. It's such a funny, curious little design. Like, are his arms just made of water, and does he control the water like Hydro Man? Is that how it works? Because if it is, I'm down for that. I dig that. So it's funny to think that this cute, adorable little fishy guy in here probably has like immense power over water and aquatics. Someone who actually knows Fortnite lore might be like, no, Dave, no, that's not what it is at all. So he comes with his little backpack here. So I'm gonna stick this on. I assume, or does it go? That looks a bit high. Maybe that looks better. So I'm gonna pop this on. Nya. And okay, it sticks out quite a lot. I assume, is that right? Or does it go? No, it must be down here like this. And that's kind of fun because that's got the, I guess, like extra water tank in the back there. Although it doesn't have like the most snug of fit. There's a bit of air, you see? Nothing but air there, nothing but air. So I don't know how I feel about that. It just, yeah, it looks like it doesn't really adhere to his back all that closely. Look at that. A lot of daylight going on there. I'm not a fan of that. But I will forgive it. Although it does actually, it adds a bit more depth to him, so he takes up more space on the shelf. But let's have a little look at Fortnite Articulation here. Ooh, that's a really smooth kind of torso swivel. Oh, hang on. You can pop this off. There he is. I didn't even know that. And there's the little fishy guy. That's Rippley, I suppose. I like the little blob. Oh, you moved his hand down there. The little blob there, that's really cute. What I don't like though, and this is the problem, what I do not care for is this fella right here. This stand here that his head is on. I know that, it's not a revelation, Dave. He's not going to be floating in actual water. I know, but still, that kind of sticks out quite a lot. And when I look at him, I don't see, like, my mind can't get rid of the image of the little stick just holding him there. I like to imagine, like, oh no, it's a little fish floating around, but I see this big old stick right here, and I'm like, nah, but he's not though. So it might take a little while to get used to. And from a distance, it's very effective. It totally looks like a little fish man with liquid arms. I mean, come on, they're translucent. So there's a lot to like there. I do love the translucency. And his actual combat gear, this is cool. Like, this is kind of legit looking. He's got a kind of a symbol here. I'm not sure what that's a symbol of, but I dig it. I dig it a lot, and this is sort of the Kevlar texture on the trousers there, and the nice detail on the combat boots. They've put a lot of work into this figure to make him look fun. He's got some good accessories. He's got the little mallet here, which actually I'm not a big fan of because you can see a lot of the joins and the sort of it looks like a plastic mallet, you know, so I'm not overly fond of that. But then he does also have the watery shotgun, and this is cool. I very much like this. This suits me. I got a lot of time. I got a lot of time for the shotgun, so let's see if we can pop this in his hand. I'm terrible at sort of positioning guns and getting the characters to grip them properly, so let me see if I can do this here. Okay, you see this pose here? You see this, where he's holding the gun? Like, both hands, looks really good? Yeah. This is the best I can get. It's just, lucky it's a bendy gun, but I'm going to have to play around with this for a long time to try and maybe get it so that his hands will hold it without it bending, but it's like that's not too bad, but he's holding the barrel of the gun, so that doesn't work. And then he's only got like one little finger in the trigger here. It's a very loose fit. I think I might have to maybe, even though I don't really like his water hammer, I might have to just have that in the other hand, because this is not an easy grip. It's really not an easy grip at all, but I'm going to play around with that more because I think there is potential, but it's going to be a bit of a struggle. So without the gun getting in the way, we'll just go over a little bit of articulation, and he's got a reasonable amount, but not huge because of the details going on with this pack here. He's got so much strapped around him that you can't kick out very far, but you can do the splits pretty well. But really, you just want him in a kind of a walking sort of stance, you know, not unlike you see on the box here. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, I think if I play around with him, you can do a fair amount, but he is very unusual. I mean, you see the kind of elbow and wrist and then shoulder joint. It's all very unusual to fit in with his weird water kind of body. And even though it might not be the most practical kind of articulation and buck, I love the fact that it's so unique, and I really like this kind of futuristic sort of armor strap around here. That looks cool. So there's a lot of stuff to really like about the character. He's not perfect at all. There's some serious flaws with the fact the backpack doesn't seem to fit on great, but I'll still play around with that. And he does struggle to hold that shotgun, but I'm going to play around with that, see if I can improve it. But on the whole, I do love this design, and he'll fit in well with my kind of cosmic bounty hunters type display. So on the whole, I got a lot of time for Rippley. I don't love him. We're not talking like a figure of the year here or anything, but he's cute. He's got cute little details like the little water hair on there. He's goofy and quirky, but I kind of like goofy and quirky. I'm a goofy and quirky kind of guy, so this fits right in, and I think he's going to fit right in with my collection too. And guys, that was my review of Rippley from the Fortnite series. Such a funky, weird, funny, curious little bunch, and if you pick the right characters, they can be smooshed into different displays, and that's what I'm going for, and I'm kind of liking how it's working out so far. So folks, what do you think of the Fortnite series? Comment below, let me know. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then join the 6-1 clicks by clicking the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you've been watching this thinking, man, that is a handsome looking t-shirt that he's wearing, then you can pick up one of your own over at teespring.com. The link is directly below this video. And finally, if you want to go doubly in on supporting the channel, you can do by going over to patreon.com/displaying model behavior, just like these saviors of model behavior did, helping out the channel, throwing money my way that I then throw at toy distributors, and it's all the circle of life where we get action figures, I make videos, and we all have a good day. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep displaying model behavior.